Hello everyone. This is the very first episode of the LDD Marketing Podcast. Woo! And for the first ever podcast, I have my beautiful assistants and co-hosts. We have Sim Pipley, we have Jet, we have Miss Bianca, we have Nikki, we have Jack, we have Phoebe, we have Freddie, we have Anna, and then we have Kaylin. And then, of course, we have me, Shay. And we have some pretty interesting topics for our first podcast. For segment 1, we are going to be talking about fall update, some mystery things, and then the drama club. And then for segment 2, we will be going over some events. And then segment 3 will be about training tips. And then segment 4 is going to be about social media and the newsletter and some possible sneak peeks, which is also really cool. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and turn that bell notification on if you want more of these episodes. They will be weekly. And there will always be most of the same hosts, but we will also have different hosts, which is really cool. So just comment down any future podcast segments you'd like us to talk about, and we'll hopefully make them come true. So without further ado, we're going to move on to segment 1.
Hey guys, my name is Jet, and I will be hosting segment 1 with the lovely Bianca. We are going to talk about the fall update, some mystery things, and the drama club. Bianca, are you ready to start this section?
I am ready.
Yeah! Okay. Bianca is going to start by talking about the new trailer that we have on our YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so if you guys did not know, marketing actually does all the YouTube videos for our YouTube channel. Pretty cool, am I right?
Yeah!
So cool.
Okay, and Shay actually does all the editing and everything. She's pretty dang cool, guys. And if you haven't been able to join game, it's like a good way to, get a look at the update without actually having to join. It shows all the new features in game and just gives you like a quick overview of what to expect.
You can also hear my beautiful voiceover.
Oh yeah. If you want to hear Shay talk.
Oh my god.
Listen to that on repeat.
Can enjoy my wheezes. Full HD quality.
Absolutely.
Thank
I
you.
agree. With that being said, Shay uses her beautiful voice to talk about some new features that we have here at LDD. We have fun trees. They're so colorful, so pretty for fall.
Are pretty.
Exactly. Pumpkin spice latte, Halloween, fun fall stuff.
Yum.
And then we have, you guys, we have an outdoor reading class instead of swimming because
my favorite part of the update.
Ghost
it's
stories?
literally
Yes.
so cute. It's getting a little too cold to swim, so the developers, it is pretty cold. The developers decided that it would be good, to replace that with some fun outdoor reading time. You can read scary stories.
Yes.
You can read fun stories. It's cute. It's around a campfire. I think it's absolutely adorable.
I'll just scare Bianca real good with my scary stories.
Exactly.
You probably could, to be honest. I
Bianca's,
believe like everything.
she's a wuss.
Stop it.
Anyways, with that being said, the new features of the update actually include some mystery things. So I'm gonna let Bianca begin this section.
Okay, so if you probably noticed by now if you've been in game, but like if you go to the right of the daycare, there's this weird rock boulder thingy. I don't know what it is, but it was randomly added. I don't know what that thing is, but I think it gives us like a little, I think it's like, like the little, there's like Roman numerals in the rock.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's us getting ready for the big new update, guys. Little mystery with that.
How big is it?
I know, crazy. Big Shay.
Oh my god.
You have no idea. And I have no idea. I'm just guessing.
You're like, oh, you have no idea, Shay. I don't have any idea either.
Literally.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm guessing, okay? Like, I have this whole just idea in my mind, and it's big. Okay, so it's some kind of mystery rock boulder thing. Yep.
Bianca, I think you need to talk about how you took it apart with Beatles and what you figured out.
I was
wrecking the boulder. They're Beatles.
Okay, so I was like in a private server. I'm like, what's this? And I thought that if I took Beatles and like took it apart a bit, something would happen. And it was literally nothing. It was just like a log on the bottom.
Watch
the
Dreamies see this podcast and just like expose you. Just like taking
That's
it
my
apart
joke
on a
about
private
it.
server.
But yeah, nothing too interesting with that, but I think it's gonna lead to something super big. Okay.
Hopefully. And we also have a interesting mystery thing going on at the daycare. So there's a mysterious door with like caution tape on it, and like it really looks like it looks like somebody's trapped in there, if I'm honest. And you know what? I think my theory is right, because there's a note. There's a note by the door. You guys, this is what it says. The lab is going to be closed till we can get someone out here to fix the door. Also, I'm going to reset the code. Don't leave notes with the code combo around this time. We don't need another kid getting trapped in the fourth dimension like little Billy from Knox. Who is little Billy? Who is he and why is he trapped in there? I'm so
Bianca's
confused.
Kid trapped in the elevator.
No.
I'm
That's
so
scary.
worried about him. I'm so concerned. But, I think it is making way for some more exciting things to come. It's like little teasers. It's going to be so fun. I'm excited.
So fun. Yeah.
It's going to be so fun.
So fun.
With that being said, we've talked about our mystery things, okay? We still don't know what they are. They're so confusing. But now, we're going to talk about our drama club. It's going to be fun. So, basically, I'm going to start by talking about the play that we're working on called Corpse Bride. Yeah!
Yes. Woo!
I still haven't seen the movie. Woo!
Nice! Very promising. Okay, if you haven't seen the movie, you should really watch it. I don't know what you're doing, Bianca.
Jet watched it illegally on some website, so I'm just telling
I
you.
No,
did.
it looks scary. That's why.
He has a
It's
virus.
not scary. I pirated the movie. Is this incriminating? Can I go to jail for this?
No.
For legal reasons, I did not pirate the movie.
For
I watched
illegal
it legally. I watched it. But yeah, I wrote the script for The Corpse Bride. It's gonna be very fun. Shay and myself are directing it. It's going so well so far. I think it's very exciting. And Bianca, I need you to tell the people, what does a Roblox play mean? Like, how does it happen?
Okay, so, you go to some kind of stage, okay? Any type of stage game, some kind, with seats, of course, so the audience can sit and watch. And then, after weeks or months of rehearsals, these, actors and just stage crew members, they all come and put on a play for everyone to watch. Pretty dang cool.
Dang. Okay, so this specific play is gonna be like late October, the 30th. Dude, cut that out. The 30th.
I'm not cutting it out.
Cut it out.
The 30th or the 31st. That's what I was gonna say.
It's the 30th.
That's
30th,
it.
1 p.m. Don't miss it. Advertise to your friends. I need ad revenue, so get your premium friends in the game.
She does need ad revenue. She's really struggling out here.
Poor. Just please, money for the poor. Just join my game. It's all I ask for. Just stay in for like maybe an hour, maybe a little bit more.
Stay in also for the duration of the whole course.
Hey, you can even stay for 24 hours. Of course. I can even add you into the game credits if you
24 hours?
AFK until Shay gets 1 million Robux for my premium subscription.
Your premium subscription. I'm just like
from mine. You know what?
It don't cost y'all anything. You just gotta join the game.
It really doesn't.
Pay your monthly debt to your Roblox account and just join my game.
To your Roblox overlord, Shay.
Just pay your debt, kids.
Scary.
Let's go.
With that being said,
Please
I think we're done with section 1, you guys.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hello, everyone. Our next segment is about our upcoming and current events. I will be hosting this with Kaylin. I will now invite Kaylin to talk about our current events.
So right now at LDD we have a coloring contest going on. You can view this in our events channel on Discord. But basically the whole purpose of this was to have the participants color in a teddy bear, and then the marketing members will react with an emoji or something, and then we will all vote on winners at the end of this event, and then whoever wins will get a certain prize. That's really all we have for current events right now, because we don't want to be too stacked for our marketing members. So Nikki, you can go on with the upcoming.
Alright, let's talk about some upcoming events. Some upcoming events are an autumn photography, autumn writing contest, a game night, and an autumn showcase event. We have a lot of new events coming up, so be on the lookout. A lot of them are autumn themed as well. We also haven't hosted a game night in a long time, which is why I highly recommend attending the game night. We also have an event in October, which is a trick-or-treating event. I don't know much about that event yet, but that sounds pretty fun for Halloween. Right, Kaylin?
Yes, it seems very fun, and it seems like a very interactive event, so people can come and talk to marketing members or whoever they want to and interact with the community.
Yeah.
Okay, and I can jump in here and say that we actually do have an anniversary Spirit Week coming up, because the main game was released on September 13th, so that's actually tomorrow as of filming this. So it's gonna be an event that's gonna be for the whole week, and it's really cool. We're gonna have loads of mini games, and we're gonna have old photo recreation contests and stuff like that, so hopefully that's gonna be interesting to you guys as well.
Yay, that sounds so fun. Alright, I will now let Kaylin close off this segment.
So yeah, that's basically all we have for segment 2, so we can go ahead and go on to section 3.
Hey guys, my name is Jack, and I will be going over the training tips for all ranks, LR to HR. This section will be led by myself, Hannah, and Fred.
Shoot, I think I just blew up my microwave. Anyway, starting off with LRs, make sure you're utilizing grammar at all times throughout a session.
And on top of that, make sure you remain professional. This includes respecting those around you and not trolling.
Make sure when attending sessions, you are listening to what your trainer is saying. They will provide you with vital information to assist you throughout the session to help you pass.
Let's move on to middle ranks. Before signing up as a trainer or helper for trainings, make sure you're available to attend beforehand. This is so you don't have to leave midway through a training and leave behind your trainees and peers. For example, let's say you know you're going to go to the zoo and chuck peanuts at the animals. Don't sign up for a training if you know you're not going to be able to attend. If it is an unexpected emergency, make sure to notify the host and have someone take over for you.
Those poor animals you're chucking peanuts at. Well, throughout the training, no matter which role you have to make sure you're a great role model to everyone. Make sure you stay professional, no matter who you are talking to or what you are doing. Expectations can be if you're doing the trolling segment and need to act like a troller. Other ways to be a good role model to everyone is using grammar. Grammar is required for anyone, nurse, and above. If you are struggling with grammar, do not be afraid to seek help or use sites such as Grammarly.
Another tip for being an MR is adding notes to the training scripts. That can assist you. It's helpful so that you can perform better each training and get used to it faster. It also helps so that the trainings can go smoother. Examples can be rewriting it but adding your name in the introduction. Make sure to not take credit for the scripts as they are written by our hardworking SHRs.
When being a helper and a trainer, make sure to pay attention to your trainees and be ready to answer any questions they may have. If you don't pay attention, you may miss their question or what they have to say. It's better to pay attention all the time. If you need to go AFK, notify the host so they can take over. If you are not sure how to answer a question a trainee asks, make sure to ask an overseer or the host. Tips for being an HR: make sure you are always supervising each trainer to make sure they are training properly and have none to minor mistakes.
All overseers should be nitpicking and watching the host and trainer's actions very closely.
Feedback should be written out prior to the end of the training so you're prepared to share it with the host and trainer of the session. Feedback should not be too harsh, but not too soft because you want the participants of the session to learn from their mistakes and notice where they went wrong.
Don't be like Gordon Ramsay and throw a fit when he doesn't see a dish being made correctly.
With that being said, that will be the end of the third segment, and we're hoping that you enjoyed it and learned from these training tips.
And welcome to our last segment of this podcast, which is segment 4, which we will be talking about the social media and the newsletter. And for this segment, I will be accompanied by Anna and Phoebe. So I'm going to start off by talking about each platform. So as you know, we have a lot of different platforms on what we post. So I'm going to hand that over to Anna so she can talk about that in a little more detail. So go ahead.
You can find us in Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You can find us in Twitter at LDD Roblox, Instagram and TikTok at LDD.Roblox.
Awesome. And then I'm going to hand it over to Phoebe, and she's going to talk about what kind of posts we post on each of our platforms.
Alright, so in TikTok, we post some fun short videos. In Instagram, we post some iconic moments and interactive posts. And lastly, in Twitter, we can post a part of the day or questions and basically fun things.
Awesome. It sounds very interesting and very interactive. So I would suggest you go give us a follow on each of our platforms, as it just improves people on finding us easier, and we can also get way more activity on all of our posts. So then I have a poll for all of you viewers. So is there anything specific that you guys would like to see for upcoming platform posts? So that could be a Twitter post, that could be an Instagram post, it could be a TikTok post. So basically, that's very cool. So just Phoebe is gonna tell you guys next on where you can find the poll and how it's gonna work. So I'm just gonna let her take that over.
So you can find the poll in our comments and vote on what you guys think is better.
Yep, so basically in the comments section of this video, just comment down what kind of post you would like to see on our different platforms in the future. And then I'm gonna hand it over to Anna and how we love to hear from our community.
We would love to hear from you guys and what you believe and what you would want us to post. And hopefully we'll get some more activity in our social media.
Yep, that's super awesome. And then we're gonna move on to the newsletter. And Phoebe's gonna start off by explaining how we love to hear your ideas and how they impact the newsletter.
You can suggest your ideas and we can input them to the newsletter so you guys can read every month in the news about what you personally like.
Awesome. And then I'm just going to quickly talk about some sections that are going to be included in the newsletter. So I'm just going to give you a little sneak peek of what we have to offer. So we're actually going to have an awareness section this month and also some update sections and recount sections. And I'm not going to go into detail about them too much. You're going to have to wait for the newsletter to be out to hear about them more. But I can already assure you that it's going to be very cool. And then I'm going to hand it over to Anna, and she's going to talk about when the newsletter is going to be released and how there's going to be like Google forms and stuff on it, and so cool.
Our newsletter will be released by the end of the month. And it is basically a Google Slides. In it, we have interactive components like puzzles and with prizes, or Google Forms for polls for you guys to vote. We also have new sections, as Shay said, and I can assure you guys this is going to be amazing.
That's awesome. And I can't wait for you guys to see our lovely newsletter. And that's the end of segment 4. So just remember to follow us on all of our socials. They're going to be on our LDD Discord, and we can also link them at the bottom of this YouTube video in the description. So be sure to follow us on all of our platforms. It would be a huge help. And thank you for tuning in on section 4, or well, segment 4, sorry. Thank you for tuning in on the first episode of the podcast. Woo! Can I get a round of applause and some woo?
Oh yeah.
Woo! Awesome. And again, just comment down any segment ideas you would like to hear in our future episodes down in the comments below. And we would be happy to try to accommodate them in future podcast episodes. I hope you enjoy this, and I'd like to wish you all a lovely rest of the day, evening, morning, wherever you are watching this. And I'll see you all later. Bye!
See y'all next time. Bye!